Happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. We are making a classic Mexican cocktail today, the Michelada, but we're giving it an Asian twist with Japan's most popular beer, the Asahi. Nicole, you gonna take us through the steps?
Yes.
Cool. I'll just drink. Oh God, that's good. I don't want to, actually, it's really good. I don't want to.
The dry ingredients for this drink will be our powdered chili flakes, a little bit of sea salt, and the powdered wasabi. Bonito flakes to add those umami notes that we're always chasing. Then you're gonna take some freshly chopped pickled ginger and add it to your dry mixture in the jar. Next, we're going to add a little bit of soy sauce, ponzu sauce, sambal olek, and sriracha. So just a little bit because this is getting salty. A little bit of ponzu. Okay. Okay. Now we're mixing the dry ingredients in with the wet ingredients, making sure they all come together, emulsify, so that we have a nice smooth texture and the flavor is well distributed. And now you have this super concentrated mixture. At this point, if you're feeling brave, you're gonna wanna taste your base mixture, see what you're working with before taking the next step. Use the back of a spoon. Be sure not to touch your eyes because it's very hot. And very good. A lot of heat, well balanced, little citrusy. I'm gonna add a little pinch of salt at this point just to cut the heat just a little bit. And another splash of soy sauce. Mix it again. Look at how the color changes. And then taste one more time. Perfect. Okay, next we're gonna add the ice. Because this is a savory drink, it's counterintuitive, but you want it to be really cold. So ice is important. Get everything nice and cold. And then we're gonna add the Clamato Juice. You've got your spicy base, your tomato mixture, and your ice. This is when you would want to put that all into a martini shaker, mix it together. If you don't have a cocktail shaker, a mason jar works just fine. We are going to make the garnish for the rim of the glass. It's going to be red chili flakes, salt, and powdered wasabi. I'm going to take a very generous pinch of the salt, an equally generous pinch of the red pepper flakes, and not as generous pinch of the powdered wasabi because this stuff is really strong. I'm just gonna get my hands dirty and use my fingers to mix it together. You can do this however you want. You can add maple sugar, brown sugar, regular sugar, whatever you want. A traditional michelada would have a similar garnish to this, but it's probably more Mexican-based chili powder, whereas this one is an Asian-based, so it's gonna have different notes. It's not going to be as citrusy chili, it's gonna be a little bit more bitter, and it's going to pair nicely with the Asahi. You're gonna get the rim of the glass nice and wet with your citrus. Get messy, get your hands dirty, put it in the spice mixture. Don't be afraid to make a mess. Get it all up in there, and that's how I'm going to pour the tomato mixture about 1/4 of the way up through the glass, watching out for the ice. And then we are going to top it off. Some gorgeous Asahi beer. Garnish with a generous pinch of bonito flakes, and they'll kind of wiggle on top of the glass. And here we have lemon, octopus, and Yuzu Kosho as a nice savory top to a savory cocktail.
You got yourself a Japanese Michelada. Thank you, Nicole. And you guys try it at home. Kanpai.
Kanpai. You know how they say yummy in Japanese?
How do they say yummy in Japanese?
Oishii!